changing, and the agents, at least for some of these players, are changing too. Jonah P, he used to be a very famous Sova main, but now he's switched over completely to KO and Sage. So yeah, they're gonna have to organize themselves. We are live with our VO3, and early on, Nets, he already has a kill on Baby Bay.
Fortunately, they do lose that player mid. Now, a turret towards the B side does allow for this kind of C stack. There's one star in the front here that can act as a grab well, and two players already in this back side. This is looking really strong here from Faze Clan. The grab well almost perfectly timed, but a lovely flash comes in from the guard.
Oh, there's still three players in the back line. Nice shot up actually emerges from the Nebula. He's able to get two on his way out. One last player remaining, and it was Nets that took on the 1v1 at the very beginning of the round. And Faze, they just had the bodies in the back site, Sully. That was all they needed. Yeah,
from the get-go, it looked like Faze Clan were kind of leaning towards the C side after that mid interaction. They recognized, okay, a lot of players posted up towards mid. Now Nets, he does have the spike on his back, realizing, all right, a full stack over here towards the C side. He will get a free plant here, but in a 1 versus 4 on a pistol round, he only has a classic and only a 58 HP. It does seem very unlikely, but a spike plant here will at least add a little bit to the economic side of the guard. I think Net has his work cut out for him. A frag here or there would be really nice. However, he does want to back away here. Just play this one safe. He has one nanostorm towards the spawn side. But again, he's got his work cut out for him, to be completely honest.
Right. The turret is just waiting for a ping, so he can end up pulling out the nanostorm, and it works out! The meat grinder for Nets! It was his trap, and it ends up going down!
No way! No way!
Nets! A 1v4 to kick off the game for guard! And my god, Net, did it have to be an ace?
For the Faze Clan side, because they are on the defense. Gravelon has so much util being dumped, and Faze Clan are looking to duel.
Yeah, look at the approach already. Jet up close. That's going to be Baby Bay, but he gets pinged out. He's definitely going to go down, but he still has a teammate right behind him to try to cover up. Dicey's going to be able to get two. Flya doing the same thing, taking down one in terms of Saya player. They're now only down to 2 players. Don't have that whole lot of utility, though. They've already ran out of flashes, and they might have ran out of space. Immediately for shot up. 1v2 for Trent.
He has a recon bolt here and one shot guard. What? He comes in. Oh, he's looking the wrong way. Didn't expect shot.
For a bit of a ping. Are we actually going to see a hard default? We didn't see that a lot from FaZe, like whatsoever, in their other matches too. This is...
Defender is just a lot easier, right? It's so easy to drop that star and use that grab. Well, a lot of attacking teams will kind of re-exit this position towards the safe side. Let's cool things down. Jonah P with a really nice trouble. He's going to get full control of Garachi. Spots one player in the back lines. All right, 2 players here. We know a lot of aggression over towards the A side.
Oh, here
now
we go.
Comes in the lockdown, but they need to protect this. They know they forced him out of back. Someone here on Faze Clan is starting to back away. And I think, unfortunately, Shotup's going to get caught in it.
Yeah, Shotup's gonna get caught but he still has a couple of players around him, all good. Well, that garage, any peek would have gotten immediately punished. But look at this, 4 players trying to retake garage, and it's working perfectly. Baby Bay, Larry Banks landing in, gonna be able to get 2. Jonah P still holding it back. 1-man advantage now for FaZe, making a 3-man advantage for FaZe. Saya player 1v4, and he stops at 2. Flya gonna be able to get the defuse and the kill.
Deadly combo, but that is a beautiful shock dart. Breaks that early contact. Turret will go off. Gravel here to delay, and this is about Faze Clan maintaining garage control. You hold this, 2 different avenues open up for you on this retake, and well, I think Net is going to be a big
flank. One person over towards the mid side. That's going to be Net. Net takes on the first contact. Saya player, he's going in, but simply because the mid peak is already taken on. If anything, Saya's getting exposed here. Saya's still going to be able to get 1. He actually gets 3. Oh my god, Saya! Net and Saya player, now the last 2 remaining. Shot up has to take it on. What on earth just happened?
Yeah, Saya quickly taking this space up. Smokes out as well. Trailblaze just to clear that backside of spawn. Decent shock darts, but it's not going to net a kill, unfortunately. So a 4-star setup. This could actually work out. They do need Baby Bay to come up huge, so that's what they're waiting for at this point in time.
Trent waiting up for it, going to be able to take down 1. He still has Jonah P right next to him to try to help out. And indeed, the combination works. Baby Bay in a 1v3 over towards the long side, but they've already isolated the spot to begin with. Well done.
We're back to kind of Faze taking a little bit more of a proactive stance. Hop out for Baby Base. He's going to hold down this A site.
Faze, but that's when, of course, they actually have the right bodies to take on a first contact, but it doesn't look like that's happening currently. There's going to be nobody in the middle of the site. Double Nebula Covering up the back. Larry Banks, he does have a lockdown. There's a whole lot of utility to be used. Larry clearing out utility, just still going for that defuse. There are no smokes, it seems. They're not going to use one. The Hunter's Fury comes out a bit late. Saya player covering up the mid side. Man advantage now for the guard, and it's just pure chaos. All three players for FaZe. It's still in the middle of sight, but not able to get the defuse whatsoever. Baby Bay with a big pick, but that's just a trade. 3v2 now. Larry Banks trying to hold on, but the spam through the smoke is going to be able to do it. Baby Bay has to save with the op and Sully. Although it was chaos, it was controlled chaos. Guard
optimal for him in that position, and FaZe Clan lead now extends by 2 here for the guard, and FaZe Clan, well, they're back to sheriffs. Op saved here by Baby Bay, and it's a 5-man shift over here towards A from both sides, but I think the spike blew down here, at least for now, from the guard.
It's not going to be an immediate push, even though you do have a bit of... It's pretty good. But they do have that heal back from Jonah P. But here we go. Trent, does he actually have the lineups for the lockdown? No, he's not going to be... He's not even going to try it. Everyone from the guard splitting away from sight. Now in comes the execution then. I guess it's just going to be all 5 players here with their pistols to try to take this one up. Defuse is going in. Larry is going down. The defuse is still going in. Nobody's going to be able to stop it. The Cosmic Divide does it all. And we've seen yet another Thrifty going back for FaZe.
D side, it seems that's where the guard want to go for now. Larry Banks going to find one.
Still eyes on that same spot. In fact, C is a bit too stacked, but that's just because they have the power of the op. Trailblazer going in. It's going to basically give no information. A pretty cheeky little setup. Garage control has been taken. Shotup's going to be able to get the first kill. Baby Bay has a bit of an angle, but hasn't released a shot yet. He unscopes 2 times. Opponents peek out at the same time, so it is what it is, right? 3 players still remaining for the guard, trying to come out of Garage. Larry Banks has that back line. They're just going to be running a train, and they're just going to be running into the middle of nowhere. The guard, they just had nothing to actually work with in the middle of C, Sully. They try to go through all...
You have this lockdown to play with, and if the goal is here to play towards the A side, it could work out. A nice flash. Guard not antsy to take this fight. Now the Cosmic Divide comes in, and now comes out the lockdown. The retake has initiated here as FaZe can want to get in quickly.
Yeah, look how many players are around, though. They are fighting tooth and nail for this. But Nets, there you go. The pistol coming up big. He's able to get 2 and a shock dart at the same time, getting a kill. Yes, the lockdown goes. He has the solo job, holding off this initial main choke point. Does have a teammate next to him in heaven, or in hell, excuse me. Oh man, no way. Trent went for that risky peek. And now Flya just has to jump on in. He jumps into the mosh pit and he gets punished for it. It's going to be a bit of a challenge. You still have that alarm bot on the front side that they haven't triggered yet. Not only that, but they do have still at least 2 bodies to try to cover this up. But there you go. The nades come out. Excuse me. The util comes out over on the B side, and it's a fake. 2 players off the flank. Fly is able to get 2 off the spray. Is fast, and he's going to be able to at least cut off 1. Jonah P over in short goes down to Dicey. Now it's just the Dicey show. 2 kills for him. Can he make it a 3rd? No. Valen now wants to make it 3. He gets 1, but their 2 teammates go down, and now they somehow need to take this one back, because again, they just can't actually find a bit of comfortability here on site. They can't actually find the plant. Shot up, finally trying to go for it, but it's just going to be a fake. Dicey wanting to hold off this back line. You still have Flya helping. Flya with that full HP. Valen not so much. Flya is able to get 2 easy ones and equalizing things to a 2v2. Net is coming in fast and furious. Back over towards that short side. 30 seconds left, and FaZe have chosen the right option.
Yeah, this Flya, he's tucked himself in a corner. Trent, it's only 1 headshot, and it's a free plant here on the C site. Net, they understand where this man is coming from.
Another pistol round clutch, and it's shot up alongside Flya to try to hold this one off. But no, it's not going to happen at all.
He needs to try and take that space up, and that's what he does there. Flya.
Oh, what a battle. However, this is just the right movement, right call. You still don't exactly know what the state.
Bombs like Garage is what they're taking, but Net's okay. Right click does at least find 1, but 2 players here now is a quick rotation here from Trent. Valen. No way! No way! Trent and Valen on a cross, and he plays against the smoke, just the edge. Bulldogs dropped and shot up. We know he's a clutch master, but it's this really how it's gonna come down to a 7-7.
Gonna take the L? No, he's not. I'm so confused. Shut up! What is even going on? He just wants to die for the eco, of course.
Play against that in smoke that's next level thinking from Valen. To tie it up 7-7 with all classics. FaZe Clan, that's a big hit to lose, because this setup as well, a lean towards this B side here from FaZe Clan, but there's a lot of util already, and I mean, a one-way setup that was set up by FaZe Clan works out here in the favor of Trent.
Yeah, that's a bit unfortunate, but like you said, the one way now in the hands of Trent. Not only that, but the sight is now in the hands completely of the guard. Faze. They have their pistols. All they can do is just try to press mouse one in a general direction and just hope that it works. But no, it's certainly not going to work.
This A side, full control here, established in an early pick onto Flya, removing one of the key initiators, and they're not pressed forward.
It's a quadruple push. This is everything now for the guard. They're pinching off at least that mid position. Nobody going over towards B.
Oh, they spot.
C, at least, is just being monitored, but here comes the rest of the guard. Trent's gonna be able, oh no, just getting that damage. Instead, it was Val and Trent with that shock dart right against the wall. Does actually take down Dicey, and this is just a meat grinder. Faze, they had no clue. The clan team like this, you might as well just pull everything you got out of your pocket.
Now they're on the doorstep of the B side, and here they come.
Yeah, they still got the nanoswarms, literally nanoswarms right on top of where they're trying to plant. Not only that, but the grab rails are going to be able to help out too. Valen just pulling him off. This is beautiful. Valen did delay that time, but the plant is still able to go through after Flya ballsy going right into the face of Valen. Trent's able to take back Baby Bay, though. We're equalized on that 4v4. Like you said, double flank. Two players from the guard trying to head out over towards that sniper's position in mid. And there's two players here for the guard for Faze to try to cover this off. We are a bit quiet, though. The shock darts are being used a bit early. Fly is able to get one. Larry Banks, that's a big one. Jonah P still trying to fight tooth and nail for that mid position. And Ned could put the frosting on top of this cake. Here he comes over in mid, taking down two, but he has no smokes. He has no idea where Larry is. Larry popping up, and he peeks at the perfect time. That still is a bit of utility to deal with in these back choke points. Still not running out all too much of time. This lockdown could just... You might as well get there.
Yeah, 20 seconds left, and they're going for the B plan. But again, there's a nanostorm here already. And Valen, on the doorstep. He's got one guaranteed frag. Nanostorm goes up, so it forces him down to the right side. 15 seconds left. The spike will get stuck, but out comes the Hunter's Fury. It's not connecting. 3 versus 5, and Larry Banks has a lockdown of his own. There's a chance they could equalize and get aggressive. They want to fight this A side. There's a lineup, but it's not good enough. Larry Banks needs another one here. Classic comes out, and it's a duel between the both. But Jonah P somehow finds it, and Faze Clan not able to tie things up. The guard find a 10th in Faze. Okay, let's fight these duels besides the pistol. And I guess here, Baby Bay doing similar to what we did in the pistol. Getting aggressive on his own, but he's only got a Deeg and Saya player. Good to find this first. Really close to the B site to make that cross happen, or to at least prevent the cross from happening from Faze Clan, and to hold the cross. And Jonah P, he's going to be one of those players. Trent in the back lines. Watching for anyone jumping out of garage here. Jonah P gets that contact. Trent here to support the two players. Not looking the right way. It's a nice easy mop up here for the guard as they get all 5. And it's an 11th round on the board. I mentioned the individual skill and the ability to take these early fights, but this is just risky, man. Baby Bay has gone solo into this fight. They don't expect him here, though. The flash instead goes out towards Long. He's given a chance, but he does miss the one window. Now he's got to slow things down here. The guard just trying to lock it down, but Baby good for one. The wall goes up, but he's not able to connect. Trent's alone in the site. In comes Saya, though, to his rescue. And down go Faze Clan. Shot up on a late lurk, and they get past that cosmic divide.
Realistically, the only thing this man could do is either save this or just try to fight tooth and nail.
That here, the guard are completely shutting them down. A missed shock dart. Only just a little bit of damage, but a flustered Faze Clan trying to push their way into garage here, and it's Nets. An opportunity to jump. No flashes available, but again, the guard with their 4-man push over towards this A site, and Net has got a chance to break.
He knows that he can really only push when this Nebula goes down.
You're kidding me.
The lockdown is gone, and can Net get more? No, he cannot. But it's realistically just around that C site. No coverage of Long whatsoever. In fact, they're trying to take spawn control. Saya player gets a big kill over in the back of sight from Long. These last 3 players for Faze spread between garage, spawn in the middle of C. Valen's gonna be able to take down Shot Up. The sandwich is coming in. Saya player with an op. He's going guns blazing, looking to barrel stuff. And indeed he does. The guard, they hold down Haven. This map is theirs.
It almost felt like a flawless defensive side, and